Peace, love, and light, Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective and Cross Watchers, or anyone else guided to watch this video. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses, where we will be looking into your energy for Libra season, how to keep a balance of mind, body, and soul. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. I truly do appreciate all the support of my channel. If you are new here, make sure you do check out the description box. It has everything you need to know about me as a reader, about the readings I offer here on YouTube, and how to best interpret them, okay? Especially any other important information you may need to know, all right? Thank you guys again just for being here, hanging out with me. Yeah, we'll just get into this. If you are new here, we do start off every reading here at Cusp of Roses with a quick prayer and a moment of gratitude, okay? This can look like you praying along with me and my intentions that I set for the reading, you setting your own intentions, stating your own prayers, mantras, affirmations, whatever you need to do to connect in with your higher self. This could also be you having a moment of silence. Those are all very valid ways of connecting in and up. So go ahead and choose which one works best for you, and we will get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective for this Libra season energy self-check-in. We thank you so much for grounding us all in our own frequencies and opening us up to the most important messages of love, healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, personal development, joy, and happiness of the collective of Taurus-Gemini Cuspers, any cross watchers, or anyone else who is guided to this video. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels, for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, for lifting us up in courage and in strength every single day to face whatever comes our way with grace, with gratitude, with appreciation, with compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others, with love, honesty, vulnerability, light, and wisdom where we can and where we see fit. Divine Ancestors and Archangels, we ask that by honoring you and honoring our light within during this lifetime, that you will continue to walk with us and continue to bring to us signs, synchronicities, and dreams that keep us in alignment with our destined path in this lifetime. We thank you so much for all of that clear-cut communication, and we appreciate your presence in our lives, not only in this lifetime, but beyond it, and so it is. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm going to cut this deck. Again, I hope that this is streaming to you all in the highest vibration possible. Hi, Brianna. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What messages do you have here for Taurus-Gemini Cuspers or Cross Watchers or anyone guided to the reading? What cosmic energy is connected? Yeah, I was feeling that. Scorpio energy, sacral chakra, okay? This is the vibration of 20, okay, which does just melt down into a 2. So I transform. Taurus Geminis, you're definitely going through a transformation, especially now that the lunar nodes are in Taurus and Scorpio, North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. So South Node is connected to your life's debts. So you may be feeling this overwhelming desire or just need to kind of change your life, transform something within your environment, within yourself, okay, in order to have a deeper connection and maybe even a deeper understanding of yourself or your mind here. We have Mercury. Some of you are very, very much affected by Mercury's retrograde right now. You could feel very cloudy, very unsure in your thoughts, okay? Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What is the last cosmic energy connected to Taurus-Gemini for Libra season? What other cosmic energy does Taurus-Gemini need to be aware of? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of third eye. Speaking of, yep. Grand trine and blessings, yeah. So, Taurus-Geminis, Cuspers, Cross-Watchers, whoever, okay? Take this as a message for you, okay? This Libra season has activated a mental transformation that is going to bring in a lot of blessings, okay? So 3 might be a number for you. Yeah, you're going through definitely, some of you, a deep emotional transformation here. Some of you, a mental transformation, right? Your mindset is elevating here in order to match some sort of blessing that the universe is trying to bring in. So it requires transformation here, requires you to be connected to that South Node energy of Scorpio. Okay, this also could denote Scorpio season coming up. All right, where this transformation in your mind or this blessing might occur. Okay, bottom of the deck. Neptune, sacrifice. Some of you, Scorpio, your Neptune may be in Scorpio. Okay. Some of you have sacrificed a lot. I am getting that energy. Maybe sacrificed yourself. Scorpio energy is very self-sacrificial. Right? They rather take it on emotionally. They rather do it all kind of on their own. They are very, very giving. It's a very, very giving energy. They will sacrifice themselves for their loved ones, right? You even have that Isis and Osiris depiction in the back here. Okay? Isis sacrificed a lot to bring Osiris back from the dead. So some of you might be feeling that sense of needing to resurrect the dead parts of yourselves or the parts of your souls or maybe even the parts of your mind that are still maybe lagging or that need transformation in order for you to feel maybe even more blessed. This could even just be a feeling. Some of you are trying to elevate into an abundant mindset here. Yeah. Definitely. Or that is available to you now. Okay, thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Taurus, Gemini, cuspers need to know about Scorpio energy for Libra season? What do Taurus, Gemini, cuspers need to know? 9 of Cups, so definitely some sort of wish fulfillment is coming in. And again, emotional energy, right? Scorpio, ruled by the sacral chakra, which is our emotional center, okay? Our emotional base. It's also creative energy. So I do feel like through this transformation, you are going to be able to have some sort of wish fulfillment. Some of you being able to transform the parts of your mind that weren't focused on your blessings is actually a wish fulfillment. It's going to bring in a lot of blessings, a lot of positive energy, a lot of contentment. Some of you are definitely breaking out of generational patterns and cycles here with the 9. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What else do Taurus, Gemini, cuspers need to know about Scorpio energy? Okay. Prince of Swords, okay, the Page of Swords. Needing to be very blunt, very truthful, and very analytical about this transformation, about maybe what it requires, what it's brought out of you, okay? This also feels like needing to be very truthful about what this 9 of Cups actually looks like. Some of you, your mind tells you that your 9 of Cups is one thing, but I feel like your emotions, your energy, your soul tells you it's another. And so there's a need for this level of discernment around what it is you actually want and to be very truthful, honest, and blunt about that 9 of Cups. What is your wish fulfillment, right? What are you hoping to gain out of this transformation? The 9 of Cups definitely talks about gaining something, right? Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What's the overall energy for Scorpio that Taurus, Gemini needs to know? What's the overall energy, overall message for Scorpio energy this Libra season for Taurus, Gemini? Okay. What else is Taurus, Gemini think? Okay, it was what else? There you go. 5 of Swords, right? So it does feel like to go through this transformation, it might be against the advice of those around you. It might be counteractive to what people around you think you should do, or their opinion on what would how you should feel. For some of you, this is like needing to figure out how you feel outside of what other people feel. Interesting. So yeah, some of you with the mind here, Mercury, some of you might be coming into the realization that you might often take on the thoughts, the feelings, the opinions of those around you. And there's a need to kind of carve out your own mental space here in accordance to what makes you happy, what makes you content, what makes you fulfilled. So it does feel like maybe transforming out of some sort of group think, okay, into thinking independently here. Yeah, with the Five of Swords and the Prince of Swords. I'm also, though, getting this energy, there might be, I don't really use this word, so this might resonate for some of you, but I just heard naysayers. Some of you in pursuit of this transformation, in pursuit of your own emotional contentment, you might have come across or come up against a lot of people being very, I'm just going to say drama. It might have caused a lot of drama. Maybe people giving you snide remarks, backhanded compliments, being very analytical or critical of what you were doing to transform, what you were aiming for in this transformation, how you were going about self-love. For some of you, it's like there's people around you watching you transform your own emotional energy or overcome some sort of emotional trauma. And again, there might be a lot of people who are just critiquing everything that you do in an effort to be more emotionally stable. And so there's a need to kind of keep that in mind here, that you are headed toward your blessings, and it to not focus so much on outside opinion. And again, remember why you're sacrificing. Some of you, this transformation revolves around some sort of endings and beginning energy, which is 8th house energy, Scorpio energy. So you might be sacrificing a lot of your time, a lot of your emotions, just a lot of your connections, maybe even to people, in order to be happy. You might even be, what was that? That was somebody's reading. Was it Aries Taurus? It might have been the Aries Taurus reading where it was releasing allegiances card came out of the Soul Rebel deck, which talks about, again, separating yourself from hive mind or group think and thinking in a more independent track. So whereas maybe this collective would have allowed this Five of Swords energy, the outside opinions, to dictate how they thought, right? Or spoke about what made them happy. It's like you guys are coming out of that, I feel. All right? Or this is the season where you're realizing that's how you've been operating, okay? And that's what needs to transform in order for you to be in alignment. A grand trine talks about an alignment, right? It's an aspect of alignment in order to align with some sort of blessings here, okay? Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Taurus-Gemini cuspers need to know about Mercury for Libra season? 7 of Wands, right? So definitely needing to stand into your own power, needing to claim back your personal power. Some of you are mentally detaching from, whether this is a group of friends, your family, or just a way of thinking that you were raised on. You are standing in your power to separate yourself from that, to overcome that, or to think differently, or to do something differently. Because this is feeling that sense of self-power. This is feeling a very strong sense of self-worth. Okay? In the name of what you want, in the name of what you desire, right? So really leading with your own mind here. Having the courage and the strength to do so. Any other messages regarding Mercury in mind? Okay. So yeah, we have 10 of Wands. Some of you, again, might be going at this new path, going through this transformation mentally alone, right? Or it's maybe felt like you are alone, or that you're carrying it all on your shoulders. Some of you, this might have just been a very heavy mental burden, having to break away mentally from a friend group, a family situation, or maybe just group think, right? However you were raised, whatever you were raised to believe. Some of you are coming into a new belief system and being called to stand into your power according to that belief system, which may look like you taking it all on, right? Walking that road alone for some of you. But you have the strength to do it. That's the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. You definitely have the strength to do it. You also have Temperance that came out with that, which does talk about independently balancing out your energy, working with the divine, not having another human connected to your healing process. This is you working with the divine to heal your mind and your mentality. I do want to say that your guides, for whoever resonates with this, are very proud of you for doing this. And this is why they're bringing in this Temperance energy. So they are also alkalining your energy in whatever realm they are in to help assist you do so in this realm. Yeah, ooh, and the High Priestess. Yeah. You're definitely stepping into a deeper alignment with your own intuition, your own inner understanding, your own inner knowledge. High Priestess is a high level of spiritual discernment. High Priestess is about knowing your truth and standing firm in it. And letting that truth, letting your higher self rule your life, rule your actions, rule your thoughts according to that truth. That's not, again, connected to anybody else. So some of you are really starting to feel that independent mindset, which I really do feel like is getting you into, again, some sort of initiation here with the 10 of Wands and the High Priestess, having to either carry out this transformation, go about this mental transformation alone, is giving you a lesson in alchemy. To where, again, you don't need anyone outside of yourself and the divine to balance out your mind, to elevate your energy, to ascend. To whereas, so maybe that's the mentality coming out of some sort of codependency here when it comes to thinking and strategizing, or your thoughts around what makes you happy. So this is like feeling like a collective where, again, rather than just sitting in with self, figuring out what makes you happy, you might be very used to asking people, right? So asking your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your siblings, your cousins, what do you think I should do here? What do you think I need to do there? And how should I go about this? Rather than independently researching something, or, you know, going about it on your own first. And I feel like the divine is trying to give you the courage and the strength and the mentality, the elevation in your mentality to see yourself as capable of doing this type of work, this type of alchemy, doing or going about this healing without anyone else. Some of you really need that courage to stand on your own 2 feet here. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Taurus, Gemini, Cuspers, Cross Watchers, or anyone else watching need to know about Grand Trine of Blessing energy for Libra season? What do they need to know? The Hermit, yeah. Needing to go within, being a light to others, using your internal wisdom to guide you. It almost feels like the blessing is that your intuition turns on and guides you away from this 5 of Swords energy, out of this Page of Swords energy, where maybe you were very happy and content. Yeah? But there's something about Mercury retrograde, because you have Mercury here. Something about Mercury retrograde is getting you to see something differently, getting you to think about something differently. Again, seeing yourself as capable. Yeah. Trusting your internal guidance and a wisdom. This is, again, another card of being alone in this. So know that there's a difference of being alone and loneliness. This isn't a season of loneliness. This is a season of you being set apart, Taurus-Gemini, in order to fulfill some part of your own abundance, fulfill some part of your own journey alone. And there might be a lot of fear around that, okay? Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What else do Taurus Geminis need to know? Yeah, Justice, Libra season. Wow, so you got Virgo Libra here. So this energy could have definitely started during the Virgo Libra cusp in September. Some of you, there's some Virgo Libra energy that might be trining Mercury here. That's kind of facilitating this balance of your mind. Yeah, the Hermit energy and the Justice. So you see how with Justice, the scale is right at her third eye. Same way here with the Hermit. You see how he has to kind of lift up that light towards his third eye in order to see through the dark, see beyond the veil. Some of you, this mental balance is a blessing. Being able to think independently out of this Five of Swords energy, being able to transform out of this Page of Swords energy, it's going to bring in a lot of blessings of balance and clarity for you when it comes to I think, yeah, for this group, it really is about the internal, the High Priestess and the Temperance. It's about you finding that inner compass within and trusting it. So some of you might hear it, but you might not trust it. Yeah, Four of Wands. Coming into a deeper union. Some of you definitely have some Virgo Libra aspect right now in your current chart. Four of Wands does talk about abundance, reasons to celebrate. So again, I just feel like it's that blessing of insight. It's that blessing of wisdom that's coming in for this collective. Some of you maybe followed your intuition here with the High Priestess, right? Felt that call for transformation and went forward with it alone. Seven of Wands, 10 of Wands. Learning the lesson of alchemy in your own energy. Learning that self-healing practice, right? Which maybe put you into a deeper, again, alignment with your High Priestess. Internally. Very connected to the moon. Right? That deep sense of intuition. Which is, again, like we said, alignment. Coming into union, coming into balance. Notice that there aren't people in this particular Four of Wands cards, right? Just animals. And they're baby bears. So again, it's bringing in some sort of innocence here, or bringing in some sort of new start in this foundation, in this unity, in this sense of balance within, I think for a lot of you, just mentally. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Three of Swords, right? So again, this could have been very isolating. Again, yeah, some of you pulling away from the group think, pulling away from the Five of Swords energy that you were maybe very content with or just felt like was just normal, right? It's like you're starting to see that that isn't normal. And transforming how you see and how you think about that normal. How you think about balance, how you think about that type of union, commitment, partnership. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be career, family, friends. For some of you, it's realizing the pain that maybe some of you were perpetuating by staying complacent. I want to use that word, complacent. Definitely check into the Libra new moon reading. Some of you might get some additional messages from that reading, okay? About what you got going on now. But Three of Swords is that sense of isolation, feeling alone in your thought, feeling heartbroken or still controlled by painful thoughts. okay? Alrighty, guys, this is the end of the reading here. We are going to get some ending oracles, some last minute messages. Oh boy, hold on 1 second. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. All right, so we have bring it into form here, vibration of 41. All right, breaks down to a 5. So that change energy, something is changing, right? Your mentality is changing in order to bring a new alignment into form. Okay? That talks about walking your right path. Like I said, some of you followed your intuition, followed your gut, and knew you had to transform your mindset. Knew that it was your mentality holding you back from having a higher level of connection, not only with yourself, but with the divine, with your purpose. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. Any other last minute messages for Taurus-Gemini for Libra season? Thank you. Yeah, wow. Vibration of 12. Every journey starts with a single step. So some of you need to find that courage to take that step on this journey of healing your mind, bringing your mental into balance, elevating your mindset, coming out of that groupthink, okay? Second thing about steps, though. So for some of you, the steps are definitely being laid out, okay? And all you're really needing is to have faith and to have trust in the journey, in the process. Okay, thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. One more last minute message for Taurus-Gemini for this reading or for Libra season. Okay. Going beyond normal. Can't make this up, y'all. Can't make this up. This is exactly what I was feeling, right? The normal, your normal was that 5 of Swords energy, that Page of Swords energy, having that kind of negative, manipulative, or just used to people either being like that with you or just learning that that was what was happy. Some of you, again, might have been very content with that environment just because it was all you knew, or maybe something that you felt comfortable in, because the 9 of Cups does talk about overindulgence. Some of you might have been just overindulging in your negative emotions and needing, like I said, to create a new normal, a new standard for yourself. That's the vibration of 14, breaking down to, again, another 5. Okay, you do have mirror numbers here, 14 and 41. So I do feel like this is a time, or has been a time, of reflection for you. So yeah, don't be afraid to take a step outside of the box here, Taurus-Gemini. Don't be afraid to take a step outside of the box. Don't be afraid to go beyond normal, right? Every journey starts with a step, a single step, just one effort, right? And then you'll get that strength, that 7 of Wands energy to keep going with the 10 of Wands, okay? Your angels and your guides are definitely here with Temperance and the High Priestess, okay? So you do have angels and guides leading you down this journey and this path. Okay, bring it into form. So again, whatever you think, right? The power behind your thoughts. You see that golden light bulb? Keeping your thoughts in alignment with what it is that you actually do desire, what it is you truly want. Some of you really are wanting to work towards this new mindset because you know it's going to bring in blessings. With that grand trine. You're feeling that. You're sensing that, High Priestess. It's like you're being intuitively downloaded the steps you need to take in order to bring in some sort of blessing here. And it might require you to go against the normal way of either being or thinking. Yeah, with the light bulb, it's requiring you to think again outside of the box, outside of the normal. If this does feel like a journey that's specific for you, collective, for whoever's resonating. Hi, SoFly. Hi, Susie. Yeah. So for that 5 of Swords and that Page of Swords, yeah, being able to have that courage to walk away, step outside of that energy, or do what you're being guided to do to elevate your mindset in order to bring in the blessings that you know are meant for you, that you know are destined for you, right? That you know would be your justice. that you know would be in alignment with the wisdom that you gain from this journey. Bring it into form. Walk that path. Okay? See all that divine light. You're not walking alone in this, even though you might feel alone, right? 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, you're not walking alone, right? Even though this masculine is alone, that's that bear, that's your spiritual ancestor, your guides, right? Your totem leading you to that victory with that 10 of Wands, because it does talk about bringing something into completion, having enough energy, having enough focus in that particular deck, okay? But this is also feeling like you need to take the first step in order for the universe to mirror or to support you. Some of you might be waiting for the divine to take a step towards you, and the divine is waiting for you to take a step towards them. Because that, taking that effort, making that effort is a show of faith, right? That you believe that what you're being guided to do, if I follow it right, it's going to come into form. Because with the guidance that you're getting is beyond the normal, right? Paranormal at that. Yeah, spirals of manifestation at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a very heavy manifestation time for you, Tauranites. And I feel like the divine is trying to get you to elevate your mindset here, to have a little bit more courage to take the steps that you're being guided to take in order to bring in some sort of blessing of wisdom and clarity, really. Knowing what's just and right for you in accordance with your own soul's wisdom. So bringing in a deeper union with your soul here, inner child, right? Yeah. Alrighty, collective, this has been your reading for Libra season. I hope you found it helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation for whatever you do have going on in the now moment. Definitely let me know what resonates with you in the comment section below. And yeah, I thank you guys all for being here. So if you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give me a thumbs up so it gets out to your other tribe members of Taurus, Gemini, Cuspers out there in YouTube land, so they can come and join in with you guys, and we can all ascend together. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all in my next live. All right, namaste.